I saw an interesting post on Tumblr the other day. It was a picture of a girl who was basically moving out and moving into new things, not having people around to wash for her, help her with food, meals, and wake her up in the morning. And the general moral of the post was that it's okay to not be okay with growing up, and I'm not okay with growing up. It reminded me that it's okay, though, to be okay with not growing up and change. I've never been the biggest fan of change. Change has always confused me. I've never handled change well, which is why a year of mental changes Part 2 is a little confusing for me. This year saw one of my greatest achievements to date with Summer in the City, and I am so proud of what me and the other guys achieved. I'm immensely proud of what happened, and I don't say it enough, but I am. I'm really happy, and sure, things went wrong, but it was our first year running an event of that scale, and 7,000 people in Alexandra Palace is amazing. To go from a free gathering in a field with very little organisation to a fully organised event in a massive, prestigious venue, and I'm really happy, and I'm hoping that the things that went wrong this year we can build on next year and ensure that next year is a really good event and solid, and just bring Summer in the City up to be like, it's like having a child, like a little tiny thing that was once a field, even though a field is quite big. Hyde Park is very big, yeah, that was a big baby. And then it sort of grows up into a venue which is also quite big, the brewery's building, which is quite a big baby as well, into another venue at Alexandra Palace, which is pretty much watching our child grow from a field to a grown sized venue that's really, really old. Don't know how that works, but it works somehow. And that's how I am with Summer in the City. I'm like a proud parent. Like, look at you growing up, you little stressful monster, because it caused me so much stress this year. I learnt a valuable lesson from Summer in the City, that I can't do dozens of tasks at once. I thought I could do a lot, so I went from university without stressing out, without burning out, and I was like, yeah, I can do this, I am constantly plowing through, I'm going for it, yeah! And then Summer in the City comes along and is like, that's what stress feels like. Stress train. Destination Tom Burns. I'm like, oh, that's what being human feels like, great. Don't like this. And as a result, I turned into a bit of a stressful, agitated monster, and almost pushed away a lot of friends and family, and did push away some very close friends, which wasn't nice, and it's not nice to look back on and think about, but we move forward, we push on, and we don't linger too much on that, and we learn from that, and I intend to build upon all the lessons I've learned, and the things I learned with stress, to delegate tasks, and to be okay with asking for help. It is okay to accept someone helping me. Like, I used to genuinely think that, like, if there was something I had to do, I should do it myself, because it was a sign of weakness if I was to get other people to help me, and I don't know why I thought that, because that's a really bad thing to think, and if you do that you're just going to cut everyone off. And it is okay to ask for and accept help, and knowing this and having built on the things that I learned from last year's event, I'm already enjoying planning next year's Summer in the City, and that's nice, because I didn't really enjoy it as much this past year, and it's good to be enjoying it again, because I love putting on the events for the community. I like the whole online community, and I don't want to not like doing it, so I'm glad I like doing it again, which is good. Beyond Summer in the City, this has been my first full year working without any university studies or college, and it's nice. I also get to do more of the things that I love, as every day I get to make websites and apps, which is really fun, and if that's something you're interested in finding out more about, I tweet them every now and again, or they're on the company I work for's Twitter, which I'll link below, because that's my life now. Working at Pixel Dakes. Really good, I like it. And on the YouTube front, I'd like to think I've done pretty well this year. I've almost done weekly videos. I mean, sure, there have been some gaps where I haven't done weekly videos, but for the most part, it's gone pretty well. And you guys have been amazing. I love all the comments I receive from you guys, and you know, when you like and subscribe, it really helps me a lot. So I appreciate that, and just remember to keep doing it, because it's great. You know, comment and I'll reply, and throw a like on, I'm like, yes, and subscribe if you haven't already. And you know what else I haven't done for a while? I haven't done a Q&A video, and hey, we're doing 12 days of whatever stuff, so let's stick a Q&A video in there somewhere. So if you watch this far and listen to me ramble about my life, throw a comment below with a question, and I will answer it on my Q&A video day coming up soon. I seem to have become a bit of a seasoned traveller. I've gone to New York, Florida twice, went once for some things and played as live, and I went over with family again to go to the Disney parks and Universal and stuff, and it was fun. We went to Harry Potter World, and I filmed stuff actually. I could probably make a video of that, and it's been good. I love travelling the world, and it's something I really want to do, and America is amazing and scarily massive, like so big, so much you can see there, and one day I'd like to go there for a bit of a longer time and just have a good old explore, maybe get lost. Make my own version of Lost, find a little island in the middle of one of those massive lakes and relive Lost from the island, pretending that I'm actually stuck on an island, and a few years later someone will find me and remind me that I'm in fact on an island in the middle of a country park, and everyone's been watching me for years like, crazy man lives on an island, when's he gonna come back to society? I should really end a video saying bye, you know. So that was my video on my year of change and what's happened this year, a bit more deep, a bit more close to me, and hopefully you feel you've been in a window. You are closer to me and you understand me more. The me that is me this year, that doesn't like change, is growing up, it's okay with growing up and understands it. It's not okay with growing up, has learnt a lot from Summer in the City and the stresses and how it was stressful, but we're moving forward and we're doing a great job and enjoying next year again, and how I'm in a new flat, which is really fun. Why didn't I just make that the whole video? That was quick, wasn't it? Remember to drop a comment below with your question if you have a question for the Q&A video coming up soon. And also, thanks for the likes, comments and stuff, because as I said earlier in the video, I appreciate them. You guys are awesome, and keep it up. Points for all of you. I don't have a point system, what am I saying?